guys that are no good, then it's everything fine, man. It's definitely better in your hands than theirs.
That's true.
Also, I might even say, because I'm bad at accents and I'm changing that, I'm gonna say that it's canon for him, that because sometimes he smokes so much and so different stuff that his mind changes accents.
Eh,
Or the way he talks or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So yeah, for now, I don't have anything more, man, but I'm investigating some stuff. I will... If I get something more, I will be sure to inform. And hey, if you wanna test that thing of yours, that nice piece, I have like my background, not backyard is pretty big enough, and we can make a shooting range, you know?
Sounds like a good deal. I'll head up there sometime soon.
Yeah, he is not living in the same area that you were in, but it's like another part, like another city, some slightly far away from your current location, that got also hit by a piece of asteroid, and it's mostly abandoned, in process of reconstruction, so he can, like Jeb can really go wild with his stuff, and he doesn't bother, he's not bothering any neighbor.
How thoughtful of him.
Yeah, he's like, well, he didn't say anything about his criminal past, you don't know if he has one. So
Yeah. Like, given, like, stuff that he tells me, I'm assuming he has had some sort of trouble with the law, whether or not it was actually, like, something you'd consider criminal.
he might have been arrested once or twice, but nothing too serious, assuming he's
Yeah. If not just like assuming like he's just causing trouble, so they like arrested him or something like that.
Okay, before I proceed, because I have an idea what might, because we are back to present time, and I might have idea who might visit you and give you a job offer, but before that I need to ask, like, does your character has any sort of feeling towards like military of your home planet or government at all, or is he like neutral, or he doesn't care about that?
I'd probably be like a bit under neutral, but not like hatred, just like distrusting probably.
Okay, so maybe I will ask, yeah, okay, and yeah, I think I have a better question, like, is there any group of people or professions that you will not take job from them?
Like, not like, it's not as much as the people as much as the job, so like I won't like go and like shoot someone, but like if they need some like me to go steal something, I might be up for that if it's enough. Like if they're paying enough.
Okay. So, yeah, 1st January 30 of year that I really have trouble with pronouncing. 30,
It's fine.
3200 or 3200?
3200.
Yeah, 3200, yes. God damn it, I was. And after your usual morning routine, you get a call from from unknown number, not private, just you see this is somebody is calling you for the first time.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and answer it. Because, I put my phone number out there, so.
Yeah, it's like you realize that it's easy for people to call to you. And like voice on the other side is slightly... No, you quickly realize that the voice on the other side goes through some sort of program, because there's like a distinctive, quality of that, so he's like camouflaging his like real voice. And like before, like when you click to answer, and there's like some kind of sound, you don't need to make a check to your security knowledge tells you that you think the call for some reason is encrypted, not from your side. And the voice, Mr. Jamison Caudil.
Speaking. My morning routine.
Yes, after inserting a lot of cocaine into your stream. That's nice. That's good. After inserting cocaine into your stream, okay. So the voice on the other. Excellent. Mr. Jameson, will you have time to meet me in your apartment hour from now on?
Yeah, I'm not planning anything today, so stop on by. From the sounds of it, you already know where I live, so yeah.
Excellent. It's good that we understand one another. I'll be there in 1 hour. And then he just like no.
Yeah. I'll just be sure to leave my door unlocked.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming he's just gonna walk in too. And so it'd just be better to leave it unlocked than for having to break my lock.
Yeah, so after an hour and you doing some stuff or just preparing mentally for arrival of a guest.
Hiding my gear and watching TV.
Yeah, so you don't have a weapon in like reaching distance?
I wouldn't have. I might like have a knife or something, like a kitchen knife, but I wouldn't have my rifle out.
Yeah, because I don't remember, the plasma projector that you have is a pistol or a rifle?
It's a rifle.
It's a rifle. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, also in this game we are keeping track of entire ammunition, not only clip.
So yeah, I saw that it used
But power cells? Ah, okay, so you have 12 of
more
those.
Of those, but I don't know how many it uses. Like how much? Would it be like 1 power cell per clip or something?
Yeah, I would say it goes like that. 1 power cell per clip.
Okay.
And okay, and he's and after an hour, there's a soft knock on Mr.
Yeah, and I get up, turn off the TV, and go open the door to let him in.
Okay, so on the other side, you are met with somebody who doesn't strike you. Well, I will say like, what does it look like? It's how high are you?
I'd probably say like tallish, so I'd probably be like 6 feet-ish, which is just a bit under 2 meters. So
you find yourself looking at slightly shorter than you guy, but you don't need to like look like rudely down. It's like just a few inches smaller, with glasses, ginger hair, but like clean shave. Looks mid-20s, early 30s. It's hard to tell. And he has very casual clothes, so nothing that will give him away. And you might make a perception check if you see something more about him.
Wow.
Okay. It's nothing important, so I don't know if you wanna use heroic skill on that.
Nah.
Yeah, with a like when you check like color of his eyes, at first you think they're like yellow/golden, but then you catch yourself and realize that hey, that's actually like he has cybernetic eyes. Because you saw a slight shift in them, like they are slightly zoomed on you or something. Yeah, you realize that pattern, so you know that he has cybernetic eye implants. Perhaps more, but you do not see more. He has like, he doesn't show off much of his body, like casual clothing, but like long sleeves. Yeah, not showing too much.
Yeah. Alright. Yep, so I invited him in and motioned towards the couch.
So, like before he's like, he just like nods slightly and enters, and immediately like upon entering he obviously like scans everything around, and he does that like in 5 seconds. He like realizes where everything is. He gives some vibes about his profession. And
Yeah.
he's like, if you point at the couch, he's like, he like looks like at the couch, then looks at, I guess your apartment has a window going outside.
Yeah.
So he like between two of those, and then takes sit down at the couch.
And I also take a seat. I don't really have a formal desk, so...
He seems pretty relaxed, but obviously, like, his eyes give away that he's pretty much on alert.
Yep.
So I'm not the type of guy to waste time on pleasantry. So I will get straight down to business.
Works for me.
My benefactors are interested in your certain set of skills.
Oh? And how much are your benefactors willing to pay me for my certain set of skills?
There is a base price, but exact number can be negotiated after revealing the details of your assignment. Also, I was asked to convey that the payment will not only be in money, but my benefactors will also... Well, they are now working under assumption that you, Mr. Jameson, is not a part of terrorist group that a few months ago attacked our planet. Even though we heard an interesting rumor from our intelligence services that you were around one of the suspected hideouts of the...
Oh, so that's who those guys were. Yeah, no, those guys would have shot me if they saw me.
Well, thankfully, my bosses are not stupid to jump on the shadows and treat you as a suspect. Seeing that you managed to find, by luck or skill, we don't really care, one place of like current government enemies, we want to extend an offer for, let's say, infiltration of place that might be used by the and taking something away from them, assuming they will have it.
Seems reasonable.
So yeah, I'm figuring the quest or like the mission on the fly, so I'll be really slow in
It's fine.
figuring that out.
I understand.
Well, good news is that you, Mr. Jamison, will not need to go off planet. Our suspected location is planet side. Actually, it's I'm looking through that places and things. So, okay, so for now, basis of the mission, absolute bases are pretty much straightforward. Infiltrate the area and get out with an item that will describe to you, assuming they as a target of opportunity. If you decide to do so, we will be offering you additional pay. If you find anything that will provide intel on, we would appreciate it, and we can offer, I believe, for a man of your current status, a hefty price. As a job overall, we will also pay. Well, also as a GM, I'm not sure how much money should be given to players, but the opening price that the guy Mr. Spooky Intel Ops Man gives you is without any extras like getting additional intel, but just getting in, taking stuff that we want. We are offering I think solid 5,000.
Seems reasonable. Well, I feel no need to negotiate as of now. I will say that if there are complications, I might need to charge extra fee. But let's hope that there aren't any.
Well, I'll say this way, if the fee doesn't need to be strictly monetary, let's say if you get injured, we can give you contact to unofficial doctor that sometimes helps us with a job, and in case it will be needed, he will be able to patch you up. Alternatively, or also you might get the info on, well, I won't exactly say arms smuggler, but in case you need a weapon or better weapon or ammunition, we can provide contact. Obviously,
sounds good.
And obviously, should you decide to continue if you decide to accept our future jobs, then this cooperation might bring satisfaction to both sides. Like the way he talks, you think, for example, that he suggests is that in case you do something stupid, then authorities might turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, you help unofficially government or secret service, special forces, intel ops of government, and in return we will help you if there's. So favor for a favor.
Sounds good. So what are the details?
So, from what then he reaches into pocket, he takes out a data chip, and all relevant information is
Alright.
And only specifically for you to use. So if you insert that into your compat, then you start seeing, you know, like recon images, satellite like map locations, and basically information about place that you are supposed to check out. And well, you might have heard about that place before, but one of the interesting locations of planet is a massive crater, absolutely massive, and it's also ancient. In the past, like few years ago, government was conducting some, and corporations were conducting some sort of, local organized a dig site, and trying to confirm if there was like a giant asteroid that hit this planet a long time ago, or was it this, like they try to determine the origin of the crater and if it has anything useful for them. But since like a few months, like you didn't hear anything about that, and from what you know, all operations were ceased, and just people didn't found anything interesting, and they just leave it be. And pictures show that apparently there's some activity at one of the abandoned digging sites, because obviously the crater is massive, so they can, like, there could be like several dozen dig sites, and they wouldn't like bother one another. So there is one in like at the outskirts, and there was like also a mining facility, and basically the information suggests that there are several, between 8 or 9 possible terrorist suspects that are moving around or like being active at that. And what your benefactors are afraid is that they manage to smuggle something that they truly don't understand. They don't exactly realize the dangers of using that weapon. And obviously if you like need to know basis, I can only tell you that the thing that they might have, and we will try to figure it out how the fuck did they get it, but our services are pretty sure that it's a pre-silence tech. Very well, stuff that you need a lot of money to buy, and also very dangerous in wrong hands especially.
Well then, I guess I should better be careful with it.
Yes, hopefully they didn't fuck with it, and this thing should already have some sort of container. So you will just need to find it, grab it, and just get ahead.
Alright.
Of course, in case of trouble, permission to use lethal force is granted, and you can be pretty sure authorities won't bother you if one of these guys end up.
Understood. And I assume I have to arrange my own transportation to the site?
We can offer that. We have a, let's say, pilot on our service that he can drop you off relatively close by. And also you can decide, obviously they try to keep somebody near front end.